deben reportarse a la cámara de poder de inmediato.
Hey, Oscar, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están, chicos? Gracias por venir.
Sí, gracias a todos, que ya vemos que se están empezando todos a conectar. Y hoy, pues, antes de empezar, queremos agradecerles porque en realidad la cantidad de seguidores ha estado aumentando de manera increíble. Ya hemos llegado a 200 seguidores en YouTube y ya estamos bordeando los 2000 en Facebook, así que queremos agradecerles por seguirnos. ¡Wow! Mira, acá tenemos a Gran Jorbo que dice ¡Yay! Aquí los estaba esperando, ese Jorbo. Y aquí también tenemos a Pablo que dice saludos al Gran Justin Nimmo de Chile. Así es, y sin más presentaciones, bueno, el gran Zhane, el Silver Ranger, y no solamente pues en Power Rangers, sino también en Pleasantville, que es una de mis películas favoritas, tuvo una aparición. Así que directamente desde Oklahoma tenemos aquí a Justin Nimmo. Justin, how are you doing, Justin?
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Hola a todos, dice Justin. We're okay. How are you doing? How has the quarantine, how has this changed your life? ¿Cómo es que ha cambiado el tema de la cuarentena, todo esto?
It has made life very different, almost in a sad way, not being able to travel around and see your friends.
Dice que ha sido complicado porque no nos deja la cuarentena viajar, movernos y hacer que ver a nuestros amigos.
And I own a business in Oklahoma, and due to the COVID shutting down factories, it's hard for me to get product to sell.
Oh, y nos dice también que debido a todo el tema de la cuarentena, pues él tiene un negocio y hay muchas fábricas que han estado cerrando. But wait, we have to keep positive, right?
Yes,
tenemos que mantenernos positivos.
Always. So Peru, I have never been to Peru.
You have to come, tienes que venir a Perú. Justin dice que nunca ha venido aquí a Perú. You have to come once this corona thing is done. Una vez que el tema del coronavirus, I think you have a lot of fans here. We have people starting just to connect. Here says, Kenya says, hi, regards, guys.
No.
We have also Miguel saying, hey, ready to see here the very first Silver Ranger from the history of the Power Rangers, says Miguel here.
He's right, the very first silver one, yes.
The very first Silver Ranger. So, Justin, tell us a little bit about this journey that made you a Silver Ranger. How did this start? ¿Cómo empezó tu viaje y tu historia como Power Ranger?
I will say it little pieces at a time so you can translate.
Thank you.
When I was going to college in Oklahoma, I dropped out of college to move to California.
Oh, él vivía en Oklahoma y dejó la escuela para mudarse a California.
Then while I was there, I had, I don't know, probably 10 auditions a day for a couple of years, but one of those auditions happened to be the Power Rangers.
Y tenía muchas audiciones, casi 10 audiciones, 11 audiciones por día, y una de esas audiciones fue Power Rangers. Did you move with the intention of going to Hollywood? This was your intention.
I moved to California for acting, yes, but I moved out there way before they ever needed a silver Power Ranger, so it was lucky I was there at the right time.
Okay. Le pregunté si se había mudado para justamente por el hecho de ser actor y de ir a Hollywood. Me dijo que sí, pero que él estaba mucho tiempo atrás antes de ser un Power Ranger, de que se necesitara un Power Ranger.
Then when I had my final audition, they basically looked in my portfolio book of pictures, and they seen where I had a picture with blonde hair where I did Brad Pitt lookalike work. And
bueno,
said, go ahead.
Oh, y uno de los, al parecer las personas encargadas del casting vieron una de sus fotografías en donde tenía el pelo totalmente rubio, ya que hacía pues tenía un parecido con Brad Pitt y eso fue lo que les llamó la atención. Okay.
Yeah, I did lookalike work for Brad Pitt, and when he saw the picture, he said, "Would you be willing to bleach your hair for the part?" I was like, "Well, sure, yeah."
Y le dijeron, ¿estás dispuesto a teñirte el cabello de rubio para el papel? Y él dijo, por supuesto que sí.
They asked me if I had any martial arts background, so a lot of the other actors had to show their martial arts. I never had to show any of my martial arts.
Oh, really? That's really interesting. Yeah, nos dice que en realidad a muchos actores de Power Rangers les piden que tengan una experiencia en artes marciales, pero que a él no le pidieron esto. So they didn't ask for any kind of physical or martial arts? No, nothing. Ningún tipo de
I didn't
experiencia.
have to even, I'd never had to say kia, throw a punch, a kick,
So you got into
stretches,
it
nothing.
just because of your looks?
I think it was because of the blonde hair. And to be honest, I think that maybe they were in a hurry to cast for that part and didn't have time to continue searching.
Claro, y lo que nos dice es que en algún momento lo que Justin cree es que pues tenían una prisa por hacer el casting y entonces pues no hubieron muchos requerimientos de esto. Was the casting, did the casting started once the TV show was already on? Did you know this?
So for Power Rangers in Space, I came in halfway through the season as a sixth ranger.
As a Sexto Ranger, yes.
So they were already filming before I ever auditioned.
Oh, ok. Le pregunté si es que antes, si es que la audición había ocurrido antes del show o durante el show. Nos dice que fue durante la primera mitad. En realidad, cuando él audiciona, ya el show estaba ocurriendo, ¿no? Oh, that's really interesting. And, ¿y cómo fue unirte a un equipo como el Sexto Ranger? Because being the Sixth Ranger is arriving to a team, right? It's
Yes.
like the new guy in the team. How was this experience for you? Because all of them had already bonded, and you were like the new guy. Did you feel like the new guy? How was this experience?
I was what they call an outcast. I was nobody's friend. I was a stranger. I come in. Chris, they had told Chris that he was not to like me. So he had to force himself not to like me. After a couple of weeks, he said, "Oh, Nemo's not that bad. I guess I'll give him a chance."
No, nos dice que se sintió como un outcast, como alguien venido de alguien que no tenía un lugar, pero que incluso le dijeron a Christopher Gaiman, Andros, que parte de su papel era que no se llevara bien con Justin. Pero finalmente, después de unas semanas, el mismo Chris dijo, Nemo no es tan malo.
So we became friends and we started hanging out outside of the studio. We went to the fair where they have rides and stuff. And one time he came over to my house for dinner and I cooked something that had garlic in it. And I didn't know he was allergic to garlic, so I almost killed him.
Bueno, si es amigo de Christopher, fueron en realidad una vez a pasear una feria y en un momento lo invitó a cenar y él cocinó algo que tenía ajo, pero resulta que Christopher Gaiman era alérgico al ajo, así que casi lo mata. I believe that you managed the situation because we still have Chris, right?
Yes.
Todo salió bien.
He's lucky he stayed alive.
Great. So you're in Oklahoma, right? I mean, when we packed the interview, I don't know why. It's probably because I just keep posting a lot of messages to it. A lot of Rangers. I thought you were like in Los Angeles time, so I was like PST. It's so great that you could. Thank you very much. Gracias por hacerte un espacio. Thank you to have a space here for the Latin American fans.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
You know what sucks though?
What?
I lived in Oklahoma City for 12 years before here, and I couldn't see you. Like I was like 35 minutes from you.
You lived in Oklahoma City when?
Like from 2005 to 2017.
Yeah, I was here.
Yep. I was in Moore.
Maybe 35 minutes south of Oklahoma City.
I can just get into I-35 and just meet you there. But you know,
oh my God, you know the road? Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oscar.
Weeks ago, like I was so pissed.
Yeah, you could have come down and hung out.
Oscar le está contando a Justin, y en realidad no sé si muchos lo sepan, pero Oscar vivió en Estados Unidos por mucho tiempo y vivió en Oklahoma, que en realidad a 30 minutos de donde vive Justin. En realidad están un poco diciendo que la zona y un poco las carreteras. Yeah, Oscar is an Oklahoma guy.
Yeah, I'm hard.
You could have seen the poster that I put on the wall. I just posted on my Instagram a little video of a poster that I picked up in
I
Canada.
just saw it. I just saw it, yeah. Es un pequeño puso un póster en el Instagram de Justin, puso un póster en donde están todas las firmas, all the autographs for everyone at Power Rangers in Space.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody said, "Oh wow, you got Patricia to sign it." Well, yeah, Patricia's my friend.
Yep. She's hard to get
Yeah.
into. I don't know. She never does in any.
Yeah, Patricia is hard.
She has a very busy life. You know, she is a firefighter.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big time.
Oh, nos está contando que él es muy amigo de Patricia Lee y que en realidad les decíamos que en realidad es un poco complicado llegar a Patricia porque no tiene redes sociales o es bastante reservada. Y nos dice que Patricia es bombera. Oh, she's a firefighter. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. So she climbs up in the mountains and removes the brush. So before the fire gets there, so it will create a spot where it won't keep burning.
Ok, parece que se encarga de justamente retirar cenizas y todos estos espacios que pueden volver a quemarse cuando hay o previo a un incendio para que esto no se vuelva a quemar, ¿no? Okay, so what was your favorite part of being Zhane and being a Power Ranger? ¿Cuál fue tu parte favorita de ser un Power Ranger? Justin?
You know, back in the day when we were on the show, I knew of Power Rangers. So Power Rangers started in 93 and we were on in 98. So it's not like it had been around for a very long time, but I knew about it. And while we were filming there, it was mostly work, not out socializing and seeing people. So it's better now than it was then because we can actually see how many fans watched it and all the things they have to say.
Ya, Justin nos dice que en realidad en ese momento él lo vio como un trabajo, ¿no? Era lo que hacía en ese momento y que ahora es mucho más porque puede ver el impacto de lo que ha generado los personajes y todo eso, a pesar de que en ese tiempo Power Rangers desde el 93 había estado solamente pues hasta el 98, 5 años al aire. And how's meeting the fans? I mean, because on 98, I mean, internet was very limited, even in the United States, that even is more advanced than here in Latin America. But right now, I mean, you can just log in and look for information like Patricia or where's Justin and where's everybody. And how's meeting the fans now with all this information all around? How is that experience?
Yeah, it's really easy now to take pictures with people. You got them on your phone. I didn't have a phone that had a camera on it back then. So, you know, it's a different world now, but it's so much easier being able to communicate with people from around the world in an instant.
Yeah, like right now. I mean, back then, you couldn't even dream about this happening, you know?
No.
It's like, now that's just like, I was gonna say that's for like 20 years in the future, and it is 20 years in the future.
It is, totally.
Exacto, ¿no? Lo que nos decía Justin es que en esa época pues no había un teléfono, él no tenía un teléfono con una cámara, y hoy en día todos tenemos teléfonos con cámaras, nos podemos tomar fotos, conocer a los fans pues implica tomarse una foto y que él en realidad disfruta todo eso. So you end up being a superhero. I mean, the Silver Ranger. What were your favorite superheroes when you were a kid? Or maybe now?
Well, I watched a lot of The Incredible Hulk.
El Increíble Hulk.
I liked The Incredible Hulk. I liked Spider-Man. I really didn't watch a whole lot of TV. I spent most of my time outside.
Ah, right. Claro, nos dice que no veía mucha televisión, pero que le gustaba Spider-Man, el Increíble Hulk, y que en realidad pues paraba bastante fuera. What were your hobbies? I mean, when you were young?
I can't tell you my age by letting you know that one of the two cartoons that I like to watch were Scooby-Doo and the Smurfs.
Oh, los Pitufos y Scooby-Doo eran sus caricaturas favoritas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you understand a little bit of Spanish when I'm translating, or just some words, maybe?
Couple of words.
Couple of words.
Yeah. So,
Great.
do you not say Prata Ranger in Peru?
No, we say Power Rangers. I mean, that's not translated. We say Power Rangers. So it's Power Rangers en el espacio.
Usually
like in
subtitles
space.
Translated, but the main title, Power Rangers, that doesn't change. It's like the subtitle that changes, like, you know.
And like, space changed like en el espacio. Power Rangers en el espacio, but it's Power Rangers is still Power
Well, I
Rangers.
thought prata meant silver in Portuguese.
Plata,
Could
plata means
be.
silver in Spanish. Well, yeah.
Plata means
Plata, not
Plata.
yeah.
plata.
But
Plata,
when
like the plata, it's like this, the actual silver, not
Yes.
silver.
silver,
Plateado is like silver colored.
Right.
yeah. But well, I mean, when we got the dubbed version, it was not translated. We call you the Zhane, the Silver Ranger, Zhane el Silver Ranger,
They call
and
in the dub, Zhane is Zhane.
Zhane. Yeah, that's how we know Zhane. Nosotros conocemos el personaje como Zhane, a pesar de que era Zane, ¿no? En Estados Unidos lo pronuncian como Zane. It's
So
because
now
of the
you-
H in the middle.
So now you say Zane, or you still say Shane?
We probably keep saying Zhane because that's the way the dub is done. But I mean, it's
So
just,
how do you say Justin? Do you say
oh,
Justin?
no. We say Justin. You say Justin. Yeah.
Can you say my last name?
Nemo.
Nemo.
Somebody
Yeah.
asked me today. They said, "How do you say your name?
Como
Nemo,
dices?
Nemo, or
How did you say Nemo?
Oh, we lost audio. Oh, can you hear to us?
I
Can
hear
you
you.
listen to us? Oh yeah, I think we've had some
I
breakdown.
say
Oh,
Nemo, but my grandmother says Nemo."
Nemo. Oh really? Like fun. Like
Yeah, so
great.
Nemo, like the fish,
Nemo.
but
como
she
el fish.
pronounced it Nemo.
Nemo.
Which is
That's
Nemo in Spanish, which is
it's
a
Spanish. It's the Spanish pronouncement of how we pronounce Nemo. Yeah. Hey, el gato de Justin. Un poco para ponerlos en, estábamos un poco conversando de cómo se pronuncia su apellido y cómo se pronuncia Power Rangers en el espacio. Oh, go Justin, please. You want to introduce us your cat?
That's my cat. Yeah, he's going outside.
Está saliendo el gato.
I have 2 cats.
Tienes 2 gatos. What are their names? ¿Cómo se llaman?
That one is Tippy.
Tippy.
The other one is a girl, and her name is Fluffy.
Tippy and Fluffy, los gatos de Justin. So we were talking about dubbed version, and one question a lot of fans wrote to us, say you have to show Justin the voice that we heard. I mean, the voice that was for him in Spanish.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that? Because I have a quick 20-second video of.
No, let's hear it.
Okay, so here it goes.
My Spanish counter.
Me atrapó y me levantó hasta arriba. Y entonces tomé mi morfer y llamé a mi Silver Cycle. Oh. Según recuerdo, fue a mí a quien levantó. Terminaré esta historia más tarde.
Estaré impaciente.
No puedo creerlo. ¿Estás aquí? Andros, ¿qué me sucedió? ¿Cómo llegamos aquí? Hibernaste durante...
And that's it. What do you think?
That's wild. I'm lip syncing over there. My lips are doing one thing and it's coming out something else.
Yeah, no sé qué está haciendo.
Do you know who the person is that did my voice?
No, I don't have that information, but maybe some of our fans, our followers, si alguno de los seguidores sabe cómo se llama el actor de voz que hizo la voz de Justin, si nos puede pasar ese dato de repente a un momento.
Yeah,
but he did a great work.
Anybody knows who it was that did my voice, send me a direct message so that I can contact that person.
Awesome. Justin nos dice que si saben cómo se llama esta persona que hizo la voz de Justin, honestamente no sé el tema del doblaje, que le manden directamente a Justin un mensaje, si no nosotros lo averiguamos y también te lo mandamos, Justin. We can send you that, we can do that homework for you, Justin, no problem. Great. So, how many times did you wear the Power Ranger suit? ¿Cuántas veces usaste el Power Ranger, el traje de Power Ranger? It was few times, right?
Well, I had the Power Ranger suit, sort of the Ranger suit.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had the flight suit, which is what we wore in the spaceship.
The black one, right?
And then I had the Psycho Silver suit. But if you watch my character, I also wore the red Psycho suit. I dressed up 2 other things. Yeah, I had so many outfit changes.
Yeah, I mean, Zhane was like the master of disguise, right? He used like a lot of costumes and cosplays on the show. The Red Psycho, Silver Psycho.
Sometimes in a couple of episodes too. One episode you and Chris dress as Quantrons with the foot soldier.
There you go.
The foot soldier, yeah.
I was thinking of that one too, yes.
Sí, nos dice Justin de que en realidad pues él ha usado muchos de los trajes, ¿no? El traje de Red Psycho Ranger, de Silver Psycho, el traje de su traje de Ranger, el traje negro que usaban. Oh, por aquí Kenia Padilla says the voice of Zhane was done by Mexican actor Irwin Dayan. So we're going to send you this written, Justin, so you can try to.
Kenya, you rock. Thank you.
And yeah, I mean, how similar were Justin and Zhane? ¿Cuán similares eran? Besides the looks, I mean, además de las.
You know, a lot of times when you're doing a character, acting a character, it's different than you. I was so lucky that Zhane was my character, so I didn't really have to act. We had the same demeanor, the same voice, everything was the same. So I wasn't acting, it was just me.
Le pregunté cuán similar eran y me dice que tuvo la suerte de que Justin pues y Zhane se parecen mucho, así que no tuvo en realidad que actuar demasiado porque era prácticamente su carácter, ¿no? Great.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
what is your favorite episode from Power Rangers in Space?
Oh, Justin nos está preguntando cuál es nuestro episodio favorito de Power Rangers in Space. Oscar, you go first.
Yes, Oscar.
I got it. Down to destruction. Yeah.
Countdown to final countdown to destruction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Countdown to destruction.
The episode, I wouldn't make it a 3-parter because there is other things that you can add to the whole mytho of the series, because supposedly it was the end of the show, you know, no more Power Rangers after that. So I would add a little bit more, but yeah, that gotta have to be my favorite episode.
Yeah, that episode when there's a scene, it's me in the middle. I think Selwyn's to the left. I kind of think Patricia's to the left, Roger's to the right, and Tracy's to the right, and it looks like we're standing on a building.
Yeah, in Jumorph, we are the Power Rangers, right?
Yeah. My dad was in California, and he was on the set watching that day, and it was filmed in Los Angeles downtown. So that was really cool. I liked that one.
Wow,
that was my favorite.
Nos dice que su episodio favorito también fue Cuenta Regresiva a la Destrucción, los episodios finales, y que el padre de Justin estaba en California, en Los Ángeles, y pudo estar en el set mientras se grababa el episodio, así que fue increíble. Talking about that,
because I forget to translate sometimes.
Yeah, he always forgets to translate.
Oscar, you're fired.
Oscar está despedido por no traducirse a sí mismo. Translate yourself, Oscar.
Oscar doesn't have to translate because he hears me. He lived in Oklahoma for 12 years.
Yeah, you're excused for this time. Estás perdonado por esta vez. Justin, when Power Rangers in Space was shooting, cuando se estaba filmando Power Rangers en el espacio, se escuchaba de que sería la última temporada de Power Rangers. ¿Había alguna presión con respecto a esto? When Power Rangers in Space was shooting, there were a lot of rumors that indeed it was the last season of Power Rangers ever. Was there any kind of, I don't know, pressure or rumors all around you that were in set regarding this is the last season, you gotta do it like this is the last season? What was the feeling? ¿Cuál era el sentimiento en el set?
The directors had came to us. So I started halfway through the season, and I want to say I was in 12, 13 episodes or something. About 5 or 6 episodes into it, the writers had come and told us that the ratings were going down. This will be the last year of Power Rangers, and they were going to what we call in America, throw the kitchen sink at it. Oscar knows maybe what that means. That means you're going to do everything you can do to, make it the best you can. So the writers put everything into it and expected it to be the last season, but the ratings shot back up.
Yeah, so, you save it. You save the franchise.
Power Rangers
le preguntaba a Justin si es que había esta tensión, y efectivamente me dice que ellos se reunieron con los escritores, los productores, y les dijeron, esta es la última temporada de Power Rangers, van a tener que hacer lo mejor posible de ustedes, y efectivamente lo hicieron, mataron a Zordon y salvaron a la franquicia. You killed Zordon and you saved the franchise.
We took out the Sexto Rangers, we took out Zordon, we saved the season.
You saved the season. Salvaron la temporada, mataron a Zordon, salvaron la temporada, destruyeron a los Psycho Rangers y salvaron esto.
¿No has dicho cuál es tu capítulo favorito?
Oh, it's true. My favorite episode. I really like the one before the start of Countdown to Destruction. It's called A Line in the Sand, if I recall. Yeah, una línea en la arena. Me gusta, es el capítulo favorito. And it's the one in you with you driving the galactic rover.
Yeah.
And the Mega Voyager getting destroyed. I really like all the dynamics of the Power Rangers just being like, los Power Rangers estaban indefensos. You know what? And powerless, right? Powerless. Right. The Rangers were powerless. Their Megazord was off, and they were just down the road, for the final season. I really like that one. But of course, Countdown of Destruction is my favorite one. Pero también me gusta mucho Cuenta Regresiva para la Destrucción. Did you drove that galactic rover?
I'm going to set this phone here for just a second. I'm going to try to grab something and show you.
Oh, okay.
Pulling it out of a cabinet. So what?
Oh, okay. It's a surprise. Justin está sacando algo del gabinete para mostrarnos algo.
Oh. I don't think I can turn the camera around, but I'll show you.
Okay. No puede girar la cámara, pero nos va a mostrar un poco lo que tiene ahí. Oh my God. Miren, nos está mostrando los libretos, the scripts from the show, los libretos del show. That's awesome. That's really nice.
There's a Date with Danger. That's the one that Astronomer blew me.
Yeah. Everybody on a date.
Yeah. The fans are asking about that one. Here says our friend JORBO says, we should remember the date between Zhane and Astronema. Is that one?
Yeah.
Is that one?
That's the one from it. Leap of Faith, Dark Specters, Revenge.
Wow. A lot of history of the Power Rangers. Tiene la historia de Power Rangers.
And the Countdown to Destruction one.
He was 35 minutes away.
35.
He was 35 minutes away.
Oh, okay. So is that reading?
Yeah, that one. A Line in the Sand. Una línea en la arena. Yeah, that one. Right. That's so cool. Thanks for doing this, Justin. That's so cool.
I'll show you my Countdown to Destruction copy.
Oh, are there like a lot of notes or something? Nos va a mostrar wow, there are a lot of photographs. Es el libreto de Cuenta Regresiva a la Destrucción con todos los autógrafos de todos.
All the autographs, yes.
How was the end of shooting of that episode for you as a team? What happened once the camera shut down? ¿Qué pasó luego de que se terminó de filmar?
Well, we were sad because it was over at that point.
Estaban tristes porque en ese momento ya se acababa todo, ¿no?
By the end of the show, did you knew that the show was renewed already, or
no?
Or it was still canceled.
I did not know that it was going to keep going.
Oh, ellos no sabían o sea, el show acabó y no sabían que en realidad se iba a renovar para la siguiente temporada Lost Galaxy, ¿no? O sea, no sabían, para ellos era el fin.
Do you know why you didn't make it back to Lost Galaxy? Because everybody did, but you were missed.
A very common question, and the best answer that I have is that the writers did not write a part for Zhane.
Uh-huh.
So I can't go back if they don't give me a part. So the writers,
Yeah.
blame it on them.
Yeah, they're fired too.
Lo culpamos. No, le preguntamos por qué no regresó hacia el Lost Galaxy. Nos dijo que efectivamente los escritores no lo trajeron de vuelta. Entonces, si no lo trajeron de vuelta, pues no había una forma de que él regresara.
Hey,
oh, there's a question here. There's a
David,
question
for you.
here. Oh, what?
One moment, David. You remember talking about the Galactic Rover earlier?
Yeah, the Galactic Rover. Did you drive that? Did you drive that?
No, that's what I was going to tell you. They wouldn't let me drive it. I did not even. I got to sit in it one time.
Yeah, there's a picture of you with your helmet.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I sat in it. I didn't get to drive it.
Oh, se sentó en el Galactic Rover, pero no lo manejó.
The motorcycle, they wouldn't even let me sit on the motorcycle, and I had a motorcycle license. Like, I drive a motorcycle.
Tampoco le dejaron montar la motocicleta del Silver Ranger, a pesar de que él tiene licencia de manejar motocicleta. No lo dejaron tampoco.
That sucks.
I wanted to just cry. I was like, give it to me. It's mine.
Yeah, I mean, I would be pissed, to be honest. Like, and I'm like, really?
¿Quién no se va a molestar? Exacto.
Either let me sit in it or I'm going to flatten the tires.
No me dejaste sentarme en la motocicleta. Voy a romper las llantas. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. There's a question here from Martin saying, how was the atmosphere with the rest of the actors? I mean, were you like prankster LATAM? Were you like more quiet team? How was that? And how was the big episode, by the way, with the Silver Psycho, Silver Psycho Ranger?
In the very beginning, it seemed like they were little kids talking hush hush. It's Justin B. For a week or two, then we began to have more fun and laugh and giggle and play pranks and do all kinds of fun stuff on set. So it got better as time went. So I mean, we became very good friends by the end of it. I did like 13 episodes. You want to translate before I go on?
Yeah, please. No sé, que en realidad al inicio pues era como que, ahí viene Justin, vamos a hablar bajito, porque como que no le tenían tanta confianza, pero que después la confianza se desarrolló, y comenzaron todos a jugarse bromas, y todo muy bien, pero que él estuvo pues 13 episodios. You were like 13 episodes, you said, right?
13.
Around 13 episodes.
So it would take us sometimes we would work on 2 or 3 episodes at a time, but it seemed as if you could almost finish an episode in maybe 2 weeks. Later, you have to go back if there was any, it's called ADR, voiceover stuff. If you had
the ADR,
do that later, but it generally take about 2 weeks to shoot an episode. And out of those 2 weeks, it's not like a 8 to 5 Monday through Friday job. If your character only has one line that day, they'll have you come in, say your one line, and then leave. If you're there all day long, then you're there all day long. Sometimes you don't even have to go to work because that day they're not filming anything with your scene.
Ok, entonces nos decía de que en realidad era pues bastante flexible para él porque no necesariamente, como él un personaje que llegó después, a veces sencillamente tenía una que otra aparición, una línea, 2 líneas, hacía sus líneas y luego se iba porque no necesitaba estar todo el tiempo, ¿no?
So when we're on set, your call time, you go in the morning, basically check in, get your lines, start practicing them, do your makeup, go to breakfast, do a rehearsal, go to lunch, and then shoot. So it's not like there's a whole lot of time to just play.
Yeah, of course.
And I worked another job. I was waiting tables at a restaurant and bartending, and I had other jobs. So I'd basically wake up, do Power Rangers, finish my other job. 2 in the morning, wake up, do it all over again.
Wow. Y tenía otros trabajos en realidad también. Estaba haciendo, era bartender en un bar y hacía Power Rangers en la mañana y luego iba a la tarde o en la noche y te hacía todo el tema de bartender y un poco eso. Así que en realidad no había mucho tiempo como para que tampoco estuvieran jugando todo el tiempo, pero que sí hubo una bonita amistad.
I hate
¿no?
waiting tables. I used to wait tables too.
I never really hated it. I enjoyed being able to talk to the people. I always liked the food, of course, but bartending is a lot of fun. You learn a lot, and the demeanor is different when they're sitting at the bar drinking. But I didn't have a problem waiting tables. It was fun.
I didn't like it.
A Justin le gustaba en realidad trabajar de mesero, ¿no? Tiene también lo suyo.
It was Outback Steakhouse, and I started at Outback Steakhouse in Oklahoma, and then I transferred to another Outback in California. So
Was it
when
the
I
Outback 40? Outback on 240?
I-240? No, the one that I worked at was on I-40 and I think it's Meridian, maybe, the one that goes to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually the busiest Outback in the world. We did over $1 million and lots of awards. So we did a good job. We were busy.
I work at the Olive Garden on 240, and there was an Outback right next to it. So.
Yeah, there's another one there.
Yeah.
But I worked there, and that's how I would pay to go to college, by waiting tables. And then when I basically dropped out of college to go to California for acting, I was like, well, hey, I might as well work at Outback Steakhouse when I go there.
Claro, Justin trabajó como mesero en el restaurante Outback Steak y primero trabajó en Oklahoma y luego pues cuando estuvo en California también fue transferido a Nueva California, así que en realidad pues tenía todo esto y esto le ayudó a pagar las cuentas de sus estudios, pero bueno, luego finalmente fue a todo el viaje actoral a California. You said a lot about rehearsals. Were there any kind of rehearsals with the fighting scenes, the one that you perform? ¿Habían ensayos de las peleas que tú hacías como? How was that? How was that? Those rehearsals?
Most of the time, what you're talking about, the fighting scenes.
Yeah, the fighting scenes.
You would think that we're in the suit and we're doing all of the stunts and we have to rehearse them and go through them over and over and over. And most people are like, "Oh, it's really hard to see through your helmet."
Well, no, yeah, I mean, I know that you were not inside the suit. I mean, that was another stunt. But there were, I mean, before morphing, there were some scenes in where you were like fighting on your civil mode.
Yeah.
I mean, with your.
Yeah. And what they would do is they would bring in the stunt guy that would coordinate or choreograph the stunt or the fight. And sometimes you'd get it the first time. Sometimes you got to do it several times. One of the stunts that I did get to do, I had to basically beg them, "Can I please?" But it's after we defeated the Psycho Rangers and we were leaving, you'll see me come around the corner in the red Psycho suit and I scare Chris and I do the flip. I had to beg them to do that flip.
Oh. Nos dice de que en realidad sí, de que traían a la gente que armaba las coreografías y que armaba digamos los stunts y que en una ocasión sí le pidió Justin, quiero hacer una acrobacia y le hicieron hacer un salto, un backflip, ¿no? Un salto hacia atrás.
En el traje del Psycho Red, ese capítulo.
Yeah, en el traje del Psycho Red.
Now, the person that you popped up a minute ago had two questions, something about the Psycho.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pass the question because there's a lot of questions coming, but yeah, there's a question here from I think it was from Martin. Yeah, here. I mean, how was the very big episode with the Silver Psycho Ranger? By the way, it's a great honor to meet you for this show, the Cámara de Poder. Thank you, Martin. So, what can you tell us about that episode with you as the Silver Psycho?
Wearing that suit felt good. You just put it on, and for some reason you feel more powerful. I don't know.
Well, that's pretty honest. That is badass.
It is badass. It just...
Evil power, right? No, Justin dice que cuando se puso el traje de Psycho Ranger se sentía verdaderamente mucho más poderoso, ¿no? Eso es algo que tiene ese traje.
And I did not have to wear the Psycho suit very many times. I think maybe four or five, like that. You see that I'm in it, of course, but there's a lot of the scenes with the Psycho Rangers and they're fighting, which we know is the stunt guys.
Is the stunt guys,
right?
Or the footage from Japan, right?
Yeah. So I did have to wear it a few times for several scenes that there was no helmet on, and the red Psycho suit as well to do the flip for Chris.
Nos dice de que en realidad el traje lo usó unas 3 o 4 veces para los momentos en donde él salía pues sin el casco, pero que todo lo demás pues fueran los stunts o era lo reusado del footage o el metraje japonés.
I have a question for the fans. I want to know who's the biggest Silver Power Ranger fan in Peru.
Nos dice una pregunta para los fans. ¿Quién es el fan, el más grande fan del Power Ranger Silver? But you're from Oklahoma, Oscar, basically. I mean, you're from en Perú, en Latinoamérica, ¿quién tiene por ahí quién dice que es el fanático, el mayor fanático del Silver Ranger? Oh, did you ever get hurt during any of the shooting? There's a question from Moises. Was there in the stunts or something? Was there like any kind of, I don't know, big, but any kind of hurt?
I'm sure I got hurt, but nothing bad.
Okay. Sí se golpeó, pero nada muy grande.
If we were to run through some of the training with the stunt guys, because they were good. We'd go out there and let them beat up on us a little bit, so we got bruised.
A veces practicaban con los stand guns y bueno, pues eran buenos, les sacaban uno que otro moretón.
Yeah, you don't want to meet one of the stunt guys in a dark alley. He'd kick your ass.
No quisieran ustedes conocer a ninguno de estos tipos de acrobacias o de los stunts en un callejón oscuro porque les ganan, ¿no? Les ganan. Oh, this is a very good question also from our friend JORBO. Justin, there was a time where Christopher said on an interview that there were plans for Caron to be a Purple Ranger. Do you know anything about this? No?
No. Caron, let's see. What I've heard, Caron went from In Space to the next season as a Pink Ranger, but she was not the first choice for the Pink Ranger. There was another girl. Actually, there might have been 2 other girls, and they had some confusion. Something happened and ended up using Melody instead. Maybe somebody might have not been healthy or something and needed time off.
Yeah. Well, the actress for the Pink Galaxy Ranger got sick and had to leave the show.
She had to be replaced. Yeah, and Melody was the one replacing her. Yeah.
Couldn't have been a better person to pick. Melody was a good one.
Yeah, she's a great actress. I wish she was here on the show sometime because she's my favorite.
Estamos haciendo el intento de traer a Melody. Todos los que nos están, we're trying to reach Melody somehow so she can be here with us. Yeah. Wow.
And it's a good arc for like a redemption arc for her character.
Yeah, how was working with Melody? And she was the villain. I mean, was she also part of like the big group, right?
She could turn it on and become evil just like that. But as soon as she turns it off, she's just a sweetheart.
Nos dice que en realidad por la forma en la que actúa de un momento a otro puede volverse malvada y luego otro se puede volver muy muy buena. I met her at PMC 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And she was on her Astronema outfit, and it was very intimidating. I mean, I was like, oh my god, and I was like kind of scared.
So 2 years ago, you've seen her at PMC?
Yeah.
I think I was sitting next to her, wasn't I?
I was just one day there.
Yeah, I think I.
And I didn't see you.
I sat next to her 4 years ago, but I don't remember exactly who sat next to me last year.
Yeah, well, we're planning probably if everything gets solved for 2021, we will go to PMC and hopefully you will be there and we can meet you in person.
Or even even better when all this stuff goes away. They'll have a convention in Peru, and I can go there.
Yeah, that's also a great possibility. Yes.
Here for everybody in Peru to, get to say hi.
Todos los que quieran en Perú que Justin venga, es el momento de pedir esto. Yeah, there are a lot of Comic-Cons and conventions here, so this is a great window for all the Rangers to get known.
Yeah, I would love to come. Just spread the word. Let them know.
Of course, we will spread the words. Yeah. So let's see some of the comments, because we have here Gonzalo Guerrero. Hey, greetings from Colombia.
Hello there, Gonzalo.
Yeah, Gonzalo. He's from Bogota. He comments. He's greetings from Bogota. In space, one of my favorite seasons.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Nico Crespo says here, Zhane is the best.
Hey,
Nico, you the best.
Yeah, and our friends from Cafe Toku here says, hello, Justin Zhane, greetings from Peru.
Well, hi there, guys. Cafe Toku.
Yeah.
So what do they serve there?
No, they're a website from Power Ranger fans and Super Sentai. Oh, there was a question that they made. Did you ever see some of the footage, the Japanese series, original series Mega Ranger? Did you ever see some episodes? Was this part of the show? ¿Viste algo de Mega Ranger, la serie Super Sentai?
I did see some episodes of Mega Ranger Silver. Comes in on the motorcycle, kicks some butt, takes off. He's tough. Yeah, so, but I did not see that until maybe 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, so not back when I was on the show. No, I had no idea.
Oh, dice que sí ha visto algo de esto, de que llega pues el Silver Ranger en su motocicleta, patea un poco a todos, golpea, luego se vuelve a subir a su motocicleta y se va, que totalmente un badass. Pero no había visto esto hasta hace 2 años, en realidad.
And then he leaves like, bye.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And what motivated you, or what was the story behind you watching this 2 years ago, not like a lot of years ago before? ¿Qué te motivó a verlo recientemente?
To watch the show that's being filmed now?
No. I was talking about. You said that you recently watched Mega Ranger 2 years ago. I mean, why 2 years ago? And why not a lot of years? I mean, it was just someone just sent a video.
Yeah, I did not know there was a silver Japanese version Ranger. Yeah, I didn't know. I thought that when they wrote the spot for Zhane, I thought since it was a Sixth Ranger, they were just changing things up. I didn't know there was a counterpart.
Justin no sabía que había una contraparte japonesa. Él pensó que como era el Sexto Ranger era algo nuevo que el show americano estaba haciendo, pero recientemente se enteró de que en Mega Ranger sí existía una contraparte y eso fue lo que lo potenció a verlo. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah.
And at PMC, I think it was 4 years ago that they brought in some of the Japanese characters.
No.
It's either 2 years or 4 years ago. They had brought some of the
4 years ago.
Japanese version ones.
Yeah, 4 years ago. Hace 4 años trajeron al Power Morphicon los actores japoneses. Yeah.
I don't think that the Silver Ranger was there, though. I didn't see him.
No.
That would have been a good picture to take with him.
Maybe someday, at some con. A una convención podrán encontrarse con tu contraparte, with your counterpart.
I know, well, Oscar, you know where Norman, Oklahoma, south of Oklahoma City. Jason David Frank will be there this weekend, and I'm going to go say hi to him.
Oh.
So surprise him.
He was here in Peru last year.
Yeah. He was here in Peru last year, and it was a big boom. I mean, it was a boom. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Lines were huge.
Yeah. Bring the Silver Ranger. Maybe we make more lines.
Yes. We're gonna do that, and maybe you can say to Jason to be from hi from La Cámara de Poder, us here, and then I can try to reach him and just to say hi. Maybe you can just clip get a clip saying hi together. That would be like awesome and great for having you and him together for all of us. we have here more. We have greetings. Moises says, greetings from Mexico. Oh my God, Justin, I had a huge crush on you when I was a kid.
Making
Nicolas Miranda says, did you manage to keep anything from the show? Maybe your morpher, some suit? Do you have something from your show?
Yes,
From the show?
I kept the chair that we sat in that has your name on it. Obviously
la silla, se quedó con la silla.
And the scripts that I just showed you.
Y los libretos.
I have a shirt, and I had a necklace, but I don't know what happened to the necklace.
Yeah.
That's all I can think of. Did not take a helmet, no suits.
And what about the ones you use for photo ops with the fans? Because you wear the Psycho. Is that one that you made, you said, or you asked to be made for that? For you?
Cosplay.
It's a cosplay.
The Psycho suit I had bought from a cosplayer in Vegas. Jaze cosplay out of Las Vegas area. Then I had a Ranger suit built, and I had a flight suit built.
Awesome.
Some of the things that you get, like your shoes might come from one part of the world, and your gloves from another part of the world, and somebody else has to make your belt and take 3 or 4 months to get your helmet in.
It's
work to get all of it, but I have all of the suits. Yeah, they're collectors.
Our Rangers fan group on Tokusen, we do some. It's our fan club, you can say, a group. We do cosplays, and man, it takes forever. Just get the boots done somewhere, the helmet, the accessories. It's crazy, but
it's crazy.
I've done a cosplay for Lord Set once.
Yeah, we have all a thing. We have whole story there with the cosplay. Yeah.
We won't go there.
He's on the Red Ranger.
Yeah, I mean the Red Ranger. Just good Spanish. Le preguntamos, Justin nos dice que tiene todos los trajes, que se mandó a hacer un traje, que compró un traje de cosplay del Silver Psycho Ranger, que lo tiene y que tiene todos los trajes, el traje plateado, el traje negro de vuelo, y que en realidad es toda una aventura porque tienen que mandar a traer el prop de un lugar del mundo, las botas, los zapatos de otro, etcétera, etcétera, ¿no? Luis Guapayas, regards from Lima, Peru. Let's rock it, Justin says.
Oh, he's in Peru.
Yeah, and here Brian Ramirez says, hello, Justin, we love you.
Braian. How do you say that?
Brian. It's like Ryan. It's another spelling from Brian, yeah.
Brian. Hello, Justin. We love you too, Brian.
Also, what else do we have? Okay, Yali Jimenez says, oh, hello to everyone. It's so cool to see again the very first Silver Ranger.
He must be a fan. That's really cool. Thanks for watching.
This is a question from Valeria. How many times have you seen Power Rangers in space? This is a very interesting question.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen it once? I mean,
Valeria, when my 2 boys were small, there was a couple of times that we would do a Power Ranger marathon. So we would sit down and watch in space. So front to back, every episode of In Space I've probably watched, I say maybe 10 times.
Wow.
Quizás 10 veces ha visto esto. ¿Y por qué? Porque cuando tenía sus hijos pequeños, pues habían ocasiones o momentos donde hacían una maratón de Power Rangers y se ponían a ver esto y lo veían una y otra vez, ¿no?
That's cool.
Oh,
how many times have you?
Oh, this is a good question.
A couple of times.
Oh, yeah. I should have watched it maybe like two or three times. Yeah,
no, more like 5 or 6
times. And now we have Netflix, so it's really cool because we talk to Oscar sometimes, and he says something like, "Hey, do you remember that time when Power Rangers in space this happened?" And I was like, "I don't recall it." I said, "But let's go to Netflix," and it's like, okay, we just put Netflix on.
Pull it up real fast.
It's very load fast. Yeah. What else do you have? We have here. We have. Adonis Jurado says, "Would you be willing to come back for an anniversary or team up if you are called back again?"
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. They film in New Zealand. I would love to go.
Sí, filman en Nueva Zelanda, le encantaría ir. Oh, okay. Moisés here says al ataque. This is really interesting because Let's Rocket was translated as al ataque. It is like, yeah, well, Let's Rocket. It doesn't have like a quite specific translation in Spanish, so the dubbing agency decided to translate it to al ataque. That means let's attack.
Let's attack.
Whenever they would say "Let's rocket," they said
Al
ataque. Yeah.
You go al ataque. Click.
Al ataque.
Great. Great. Oh, we have hello from Bolivia. Oh, okay. It's a question that you already answered about the crossover with Lost Galaxy, but Unip Jabeca from Bolivia. Thanks for watching. Gracias por vernos.
No le hicieron una parte.
Hands around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, the South America region mostly.
South America, all from Latin America here.
Colombia, Venezuela sometimes, Mexico. Mexico was North America, but still Mexico.
How far is Bolivia from you?
It's not so far. It's like a plane. It's a plane flight, a 1 hour and a half flight, maybe 2 hours flight, no more than that. Yeah, 2 hours flight.
Say 5-6 hour drive.
No, more like 20-something hours.
No, the problem with the drive is that here in Latin America there are a lot of mountains.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A lot of mountains. We have the Andean mountains here, so drive it's like
Right, because you have to go up a mountain 4 hours just to go to the very top and then go back down. I was like, really? You like 4 hours up and then just go down again.
Yes.
So
it's
that's
pretty though in the mountains.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but like that was my first time I saw snow when I was a kid, because here in Lima we don't have snow.
Really?
And
Yeah.
True.
There's no snow here.
I went to the mountains in a drive, and I was like, "Oh my God, snow!" I was so happy. I ran and I passed out for lack of oxygen. Like it's bad, like altitude sickness.
Estamos contándole un poco las aventuras en la nieve y el hecho de que tenemos las montañas, y porque no sé cuántas horas es manejando hasta Bolivia y no hay forma por la cordillera de los Andes. Yeah, I mean, the same that happened to Oscar happened exactly to me. The very first time I was with the snow on the mountains, I was like maybe 9 years old, 8 years old, and I just remember being sick all the time because I mean, I was high in sickness.
Oh, you're sick from altitude.
It's
altitude.
It's really high.
It's really high.
Yeah,
and
and
sick of the snow, and I was like, no way.
Yeah, Christmas here is in the middle of summer, so
yeah, there's Christmas in the middle of summer.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I've thought about that before. You know, when you think of Christmas, you think of snow, but for you guys, that's not right.
La Navidad es verano para todos nosotros en Latinoamérica.
So do you actually put up a Christmas tree in the summer?
We do set up Christmas trees as part of the tradition. Sí ponemos árboles de Navidad, and we do drink hot chocolate
in the summer.
In the middle of the summer because of the TV shows and the traditions, and you know what?
Yeah. You're like wet, but you have to have your hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate
and with marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that thing.
Tomamos chocolate caliente. Oh, this is a good question here from Paulo. If you could go back in time, do you think you will change something in your performance as Zhane?
Make it more epic.
Maybe make it more epic. Would you change something?
I'm sure there was several spots that I would like to change, but they didn't like it when you said something different than what they wanted you to say. Yeah. So if I had a choice, could I change something? Then I'm sure there would have been a lot more Silver Ranger on TV.
Nos dice que sí, de que efectivamente hay muchas cosas o puntos en que piensa que hubiera cambiado, pero que a veces es un poco complicado porque estos cambios con todos nosotros los fans, si no se dice exactamente lo correcto, puede generar controversias. Sin embargo, que sí, de que él habría algunos cambios que permitirían que haya mucho más del Silver Ranger. Great. And here we have Laura Fijila. Laura, what is the question is about your friendship with PRiS. Is it similar, as strong as the friendship that Andros and Zhane had in Power Rangers? Regards from Mexico.
Well, Free Healy, guess what? Not Free Healy, Fee Healy. Anyways, while we are doing this video, Chris has already messaged me twice. So, yeah.
Mientras estamos grabando, mientras estamos haciendo esta entrevista, Chris ya lo ha mensajeado 2 veces. Así que creo que eso responde la pregunta.
So we are very close, yes.
Son muy cercanos, sí. Mariela says, hi from Argentina.
Hello there, Argentina. How do you say the name? Foto?
Mariela.
Business website.
I can roll my tongue, but I don't know when I'm supposed to roll it.
Mariela.
And Catalina Puentes León says, I love him. He loves you. She loves you.
Catalina León. I love you more. Wait, how do you say it in your language? Mi amor?
No. Te amo. Yo también te amo.
Te amo.
Yeah, te amo.
Oh, and here is Oliver, Space Oliver 2000 says, hello, Justin. My name is Daniel. I love Power Rangers in Space. Greetings from Lomas, Argentina. I appreciate you very much.
Wow, Lomas, Argentina. So many places I've never even heard of.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah, the world is pretty big. Oh, we have been here for almost 1 hour. Justin, tell us about it. Something that we really want to know, and is this new project, Bloodline of the Grid? I don't know if you could tell us a little bit about that, because we may have your character back. I don't know if. I mean, what you can tell us, right? I mean, cuéntanos un poco de este proyecto Bloodline of the Grid.
Let's see. Chris is working probably a whole lot by himself and with other people for creating this story and writing the story, getting somebody to back the story to film it and direct it. And
Wow.
there is a lot of really good stuff that people have no idea until the end how good it's going to be.
Wow. Nos dice que esta historia está siendo escrita por PRiS, por Christopher K. Lee, que ha estado siendo revisada, escrita, que él está buscando a alguien que dirija, que está haciendo muchísimo trabajo con respecto a esto y que la gente no va a saberlo tan buena hasta que verdaderamente esté ahí.
Let me tell you one thing without telling you a whole lot. There's a spot where I show up as a hologram.
Wow, nos va a decir algo sin que en realidad sea mucho spoiler, pero hay alguna escena en donde él aparece en modo holográfico, como un holograma.
Add that to my outfits, hologram.
Y tiene su outfit de holograma, ¿no? Great.
Got some stuff for them and sent it to them, so they are using that to edit, put together, create, and then put some other people with it before it's going to be done. So it's close, not quite done, but it's close.
Dice que ya él ha grabado incluso algunos clips que han sido enviados y que están siendo utilizados por el equipo para unirlo y a contar parte de la historia, pero que no está del todo listo, pero que estará pronto listo. Do you have any idea of when we will be able to enjoy this? ¿Tienes idea de cuándo saldrá?
I wished I had a good answer, but I don't.
No tiene una buena respuesta, lamentablemente, para esa pregunta.
It would be nice if they were to actually be finished before Christmas. That would be nice, but I don't know. There's a lot of work to do that. It's hard. Lots of work.
There's a lot of work. Sí, es un gran trabajo.
So, for instance, the stuff that I recorded was not really a whole lot of stuff, but because there's not a person here holding the camera or saying, look up.
The whole team, down, right?
Or speed up or slow down or change the tune to match Chris, because, Chris is recorded 3 weeks ago. And if he's talking slow and soft, you don't come in like this, Chris, so you have to match the demeanor. So I probably had to, I bet I did 10 takes.
Wow.
Change it, little change. Finally, it was like, okay, yeah, I think we got it.
Claro, nos dice que, como no hay un gran equipo alrededor, alguien que esté como camarógrafo, un director, etcétera, etcétera, ellos tienen que hacer todo y que él, por ejemplo, ha grabado como 10 tomas diferentes en donde hay distintos tipos de, digamos, entonaciones de voz, etcétera, etcétera, porque finalmente todo eso luego es utilizado por ellos, ¿no? Y que espera que de repente antes de Navidad el proyecto pueda estar terminado. Lucas Yu nos dice, a fantastic ranger, congratulations for him.
Oh, thank you.
And here we have Kenya, and remember Kenya at the very beginning, she helped us with your dog boy. She
Yes.
says, Justin, please send me a kiss, please. Regards from Mexico. Oh, so awesome.
All for you.
So awesome. And well, basically that's everything. That's everything we have. I don't know if maybe I have. Oh, there's another question here I missed. What's your opinion on the current Power Rangers? And the current Power Rangers, regards from Mexico, postdata, you and Andros were my favorites from the childhood.
You know, I don't have a whole lot of information on the new to be able to give a good answer on that. Being that I'm in Oklahoma, far away from where it's happening, plus I run 2 businesses, so I work a whole lot. I basically turn the television on just to hear some noise while I do stuff.
Oh, what?
What kind of businesses? You say you have businesses?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us about it, or?
That's okay.
I can tell you about one of them. One of them is a rent to own. Rent to own means like I have refrigerators and washers and beds and furniture. So if somebody moves out of their house and they move into a new house and they want new furniture, a bed, a refrigerator, but don't have the money to go buy it, they can get it from me by making payments, renting it, you know, like $10 a week or something, and then they can afford it, and then they'll pay it off and own it. The other business that I have is, I'd say if somebody wants to know about that other business, they can just message me directly, because not everybody likes everything.
Nos cuenta un poco de que tiene algunos negocios de rentas, de leasing, de distintos tipos de cosas. Oh, Warriox Andres says here, I have always liked you. You're one of my favorite Sexto Rangers. Regards from Chile.
Well, thanks.
And
pretty awesome to be a Sexto Ranger. You know, it's not like I had a choice when I auditioned. I didn't even know that what I was auditioning for was a Sexto Ranger. I just thought it was a Ranger.
No sabía que iba a ser un Sexto Ranger, ni sabía lo que era. But being a Sexto Ranger is pretty special. Es bastante especial.
It's extremely special. I mean, being a Ranger, period,
it's already special. Yeah,
is awesome. But the Sexto Ranger made it that much better, and to be the first silver one, it's like I was so lucky.
Claro, ser el primer plateado fue una gran suerte para él. Oh, here another important question. Are you waiting to have a lighting collection figure of your own?
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, please make me one of those.
There will be one. Just patience. There will be one.
Just eventually, you know, do it before I have silver hair, please.
Sí, de que aparezca antes de que le crezca el cabello plateado, ¿no?
There has to be one. I mean, Tracy's figure is already out. So
yeah, Tracy figure is already out.
So in a couple of waves, it's gonna show up. They usually do by teams, and if a Ranger from a team shows up, it means like in the next wave they're gonna be the rest. So yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Good. I got my fingers crossed.
And Adam Bustamante says here, Justin, would you like there to be a Forever Silver episode, even when you are the first one you will be lit to this?
Oh yeah, if they came out with an all silver, like Forever
silver,
Red,
right?
But Forever Silver.
Forever Silver, yeah, that would be very, very nice.
You think they would ask me to go?
We think they should.
They should.
They should. Because, I mean, if it's going to be like Forever Silver, you got to be there. You got to be there.
Got to be. Maybe I could be the professor or the teacher, the instructor, you know, the one that teaches them how to do certain things or something.
One of the newest seasons, right, Oscar? The next season of Power Rangers may have some kind of these situations of teachers or former Rangers coming back.
Maybe you call them a mentor, like a mentor.
A mentor, yeah.
Nakia Burris just came across my screen for a notification. She was writing nice on that post of the big, long photo that I put on Instagram today. She just wrote, nice. Thanks, Nakia, in case you hear me.
Justin nos dice que...
A couple of months ago.
Yeah, she was here with us a couple of months ago. She was so cool. Y nos dice que él acaba de postear en su Instagram, si lo siguen, una fotografía enorme con todas las firmas y Nakia PRiS acaba de hacer un comentario bonito a Justin. Justin, we have been here for more than an hour. I want to thank you because, I mean, this has been awesome with all the fans. Ha sido increíble tenerte, have you here and share with all the fans from Latin America. You know, we are all locked up in our houses and it's really hard. No events we can go out. So having these opportunities with you is really special. I don't know if you want to send some kind of final message to all your fans in the region.
Yeah. Well, give them a big I love you. Thank you for being my fan, and thank you for watching, and stay strong, everybody, during these depressing, sad times that we all get to sit at home and either strive to be better by working out or strive to eat everything on our plate and get fat.
Lo que nos está diciendo es que nos quiere mucho, que muchas gracias por haber compartido aquí con todos, que son momentos complicados, pero que tenemos que luchar de repente haciendo mucho ejercicio o de repente comiéndonos toda la comida que está en el plato, pero que digamos que seamos fuertes. Just some last messages from Laura says, love you, Justin, greetings from Colombia.
Much love back to Laura.
And Gonzalo, thank you guys for the interview. Thank you, Justin. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm going to change the layout so we can take a quick picture. Yeah, so
get in the middle, Oscar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so 1, 2.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, you're not ready. No, it's okay. It's okay. Get ready.
There you go.
1, 2. Great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, appreciate you so much. I hope to meet you in person. Love you guys. Wouldn't be here without you.
Thank you very much, Justin. Let's keep in touch, and we hope to meet you on next year at PMC. See you, and all the best for you.
I would say let's rock it, but how do you say that again?
Maybe you can say let's rock it, and then you can say al ataque.
All right. Let's rock it. Al ataque.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you very much, Justin.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Y ese fue Justin Nimmo, muchachos. ¿Qué tal la pasaste, Oscar?
Genial.
Genial, estuvo increíble. Muchas gracias en realidad a todos por haber estado acá. Vamos a seguir. Sé que se mueren por tener aquí a Melody Perkins y créannos que en realidad compartimos el sentimiento, estamos luchando y tratando de contactarla de todas las formas posibles. Está complicado.
Él ya sabe las tres que quiero: Melody, Amy y Hillary. Algún día.
Estamos luchando para tener aquí a los mejores invitados. Gracias, JORBO, por los saludos. Gracias a todos los que la pasaste increíble, Luis, muchas gracias. Gracias, Kenia. Gracias, Leonardo. Gracias a todos y ojalá...
Tarde de Oklahoma, sorry.
Sí, Oscar tenía que tener su momento de Oklahoma, porque bueno, en realidad, si hubiera habido internet, digamos, de manera más masiva y hubieras tenido esa información, estoy seguro que te hubieras ido a conocerlo, ¿no?
De alguna forma.
De alguna forma. Así es, así es. Oh, Romel nos dice, contacten a Jude Lin. Jude Lin. Yo pude conversar con Jude Lin en un Power Morphicon. Es un tipo, pero es un escritor, así que en realidad los escritores a veces no dicen todo más que, sino que son más de escribir, pero súper, súper interesante también. Vamos a ver, yo creo que vamos a tratar de tener a Jude Lin, pero una vez que acabe la serie, como para poder preguntarle, pero todo. Eso sería extraordinario. Una vez que digamos, se acabe de emitir Beast Morphers en Estados Unidos, poder tenerlo aquí para poder preguntarle por qué hizo esto, por qué hizo otro, qué lo motivó a hacer todo este cambio. Bueno, la misma Melissa Flores nos dijo que todo este tema de Benjix y Evox era su decisión y él lo quería hacer, ¿no? Así que nos cuente un poquito más de eso sería súper interesante. Ansioso por la próxima entrevista, Lucas, nosotros también ahí, pero bueno, no tenemos todavía totalmente cerrado, pero quédense atentos a la página para próximas noticias y seguramente este fin de semana vamos a anunciar. Hemos empezado a lanzar también algunos pequeños videitos crónica de cuando conocí a algunos Rangers. Oscar también de repente va a grabar un poquito más también de su colección de manera un poco más centralizada, pequeña, corta. Miren los videos de YouTube. Hay algunos que están exclusivos ahí. Y bueno, nada, muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros. Oscar, ¿algo más que quieras decir antes de cerrar?
¡Al ataque!
Al ataque. Oye, qué buena entrevista. En realidad la he pasado, pero súper genial. Y nada, muchas gracias a todos por seguirnos. Pasen la voz, compartan esta entrevista, que la gente nos siga siguiendo, porque mientras más crezcamos, más nos van a dar bola a los actores y vamos a poder traerles a mucho más y pasar momentos pues geniales como estos. Así que bueno, nos vemos el próximo jueves. Y ya saben, al ataque. Nos vemos.
Bye.
No te puedes perder las mejores entrevistas de la Cámara del Poder, ahora por Facebook y YouTube.